Oh. Oh. Oh god, this isn't going well. Hi there, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. This is JLABTV. I'm JLab, and this is Football Manager 2021. And as you can probably see by the results here, since we last left, we're not having the best of times. We've only taken 3 points, and we've lost 7 of the last 8 matches. I don't know how it's gone so badly, so quickly, but it has. And yeah, it's not going well. I'm just going to have to be blunt and say it. We've been absolutely terrible, and I don't know why. So remember when I was thinking about how the game against Wigan could be good? Well, we had Bournemouth next, and considering they are one of the better teams in the division, newly relegated for the Premier League, we had to do very well to get something out of this. And with Brooks and King both scoring, make it 2-0 for them, it was always going to be tough. We just didn't do well at all. One of the worst games of the season, even if they were easily the better team, so we should have absolutely been destroyed, and we were, so no surprise there. Can we do better? No. Our next game was against Millwall, in a game I generally thought we could win, but Troy Parrott scoring his second of the season ensured that they got all 3 points here. Yeah, I actually remember that. And it was actually kind of tight, but we just didn't take our chances, but they did. Even though you can't really see their expected goals per game, neither of us were really that great, but they were just the better team of the day. And it's the four midfielders and the 5 defenders that just caught me out, and it was a set piece. Other than that, we're actually pretty good, even if Palmer was a bit useless on the day. But then we had a game against Preston, and I honestly generally had to start experimenting a little bit. But when we can see goals like that, and that's a very good finish, by the way, there's not much you can really do when we go 1-0 down. But again, we're trying our hardest. Preston are a decent team. They go 2-0 thanks to that. And the fact we even got a goal back at all is honestly something I wasn't expecting. It was late on, yes. But Merrick getting his first, I think it's his first goal of the season, but he scored. And look at the expected goals per game. They were easily the better team. We didn't change our formation, but we have started to change our formation since. And I think this is the game that really made me think I need to do something different, because we've been absolutely destroyed. We then went to Swansea, and Swansea are another team that I would expect to be fighting for the playoffs, and they took the lead inside early 3 minutes of the game. And then they kind of doubled their lead later on before we could really get anything out of this. Though admittedly, we were never truly in this game. We were kind of pathetic, kind of useless here. And they had this formation. We tried this formation. It didn't work. I'll just be honest, put my hands up and say the fact we only had 3 shots compared to their 13 kind of told the story. They should have got a goal. We were never really any danger of scoring. So again, we had to experiment a bit more and see what worked and what didn't work, you know? But then we took on Stoke, and I actually decided to go, screw it, I'm going to go for a 4-2-3-1 formation, and we have a 3-0 victory. Brown with the first goal of the game, very early on in the game, and then we score. Windass finds Harris, and Harris scores his first of the game. And late on, very late on, we get ourselves a 3-0 lead. Harris again, Windass. I don't know if that's a cross or shot, but it looks like it's a mixture. It just finds its way to Harris. It could have been a cross. That just looked really powerful. And it was the first we played this formation, and we just did really well. Admittedly, we might have actually thrown Stoke off because they were playing this formation. I think that's what we need to do against this formation. But again, it is also Stoke. So I don't know if it's because we were the better team or we just caught them out. I don't know. It's one of those very, very confusing situations for me as far as I'm concerned. The next game was against Reading, and this game, admittedly, annoyed me more than I like to admit, because we took the lead here. Harris getting that goal, very good goal, but Reading immediately pegged us back. I think it's more due to a bad pass than anything else, but Swift gets the ball through to Pukas, and he's not going to miss that. Good goal. But this next goal, I don't think we should be losing this game, and I generally don't know how we've lost this game, but that Rabona cross is ridiculous, and Mate scoring that. We were the better team. Look at the stats. We were the better team. We just didn't have as many shots on target, and that was the killing point there. They had the same formation, just a bit narrower, and I think that's what paid dividends for them in the end. But again, Reading are very high in the table, so I'm not as upset. I'm just a bit annoyed. But then we took on Norwich, and Norwich, as you remember, are a very good team. They scored early on, and I was thinking, oh, it's been one of those games. But then this goal happened, and I'm gonna be honest, this made me very happy indeed, and shout, oh my god, what a goal, because I couldn't quite believe he'd done that. But look at how late this goal is. 91 minutes. It hits the bar, Hagil's there to pick up the scraps, pick up the pieces, and they admittedly deserved the win, but I felt heartbroken by the fact we considered so late on when we could have been on course for a very, very big point. And I'm just a bit heartbroken by that, I'm not going to lie. But again, we weren't at our best. We probably didn't deserve the win, or at least a point. So I guess it wasn't the biggest shock in the world. But latest game, and Huddersfield beat us 3-1. And we were not very good in this game. Hibe scored 2 goals, one from open play, one from penalty spot, and then we conceded a third in the 76th minute. Any chance we had of coming back kind of died with this goal happened. And it's Fraser Campbell doing that. But we got a goal late on. And Anakin scored. It's probably the only time he's going to score this season. I wish he had kind of waited for more, but what can you do? We're not very good this season. The fact we've lost 7 of the last 8 league games kind of doesn't help our league form. And look at the goals per game. 0.11 is the worst game we've had this season. That was how bad we were. Outright, that bad. And to kind of show how bad we've been, we're back in the relegation zone and we're bottom of the table. Rotherham are now 8 points clear of us, so even without the point deduction, we'd still be in the relegation fight. We'll be admittedly only 1 point clear of the relegation zone, so even without the point deduction, we'll still be in this fight. And yeah, we're just not been very good this year. It's just as simple as that. Since the Wycombe game, we've just been absolutely disastrous. I wish I knew why. But we got Barnsley next, and considering they are one of our most fiercest rivals, I felt this was a good game to come back to, and I felt we absolutely need to win this game. Especially since, well, they are around us in the league table as well. 19th place. It is 19th. Yeah, 19th place. We're 10 points behind them. We kind of need to close the gap. Can we do it? I don't know. I'd like it if we could, though. Really would like it if we could. But this is the formation we're going by, and I'm going to have to try and be adjusting these things to see what works, allowing the wingers to come down the inside and just to overlap. I think it also leaves us a bit exposed, so maybe we need to have a defensive midfielder instead of an attacking midfielder. But I also feel that some of the teams we've faced off against, some of the teams we have faced off against this season have just been that good and are too good. Huddersfield 5th, Norwich 2nd, Bournemouth 6th, Norwich 2nd, Reading 3rd. We faced off against 4 of the top 6 in the last 8 matches. Doesn't really excuse the fact we've been a bit disastrous. Preston, we should not. The Millwall game is the one that sticks out for me, but the fact we've been that low and we've had that many difficult games probably doesn't reflect it as heavily, but I will still not excuse the fact that we've just not picked up as many points as we should be, and we are that far away from safety. We need to pick up the pace, because if we don't, I could be sacked. So we've not done very well. Let's just go and hope for the best here, because we need to get points very, very quickly, and a lot of players are not familiar with the team. Oh, for goodness sake. At least they're happy with the tackling harder, work the ball into the box kind of thing, because I think we need to do that. We need to do that. I genuinely believe it. I think it was also what we did when we were playing against Stoke, when we did so well, and they got this formation here. So, I don't know. Maybe we could be concerned with how busy it's going to be in their defensive half, but They've lost 4-0 before they won their last game against Wickham, admittedly. But again, we shouldn't be afraid to take on this challenge and go up for this. We need to go for this, and we need to absolutely take this on and get a win. So we're coming in now. Here we go. Reach with a throw. Bannon, can we do something? Penny's got the ball back. Good. We need to change. We change our formation, change our playing style. That's a decent. I was going to say decent ball forward. It wasn't at all. We'll get the ball back. Here we go. Pressing. Come on, keep the pressing up. Bannon to Bound. And Harris on the ball. We can do this. He's got the ball. That's a penalty. Yes! Can we get a chance? Barry Bannon's not missed a penalty this season. Can he score again from the penalty spot? Please. Make sure you put this in the back of the net and not miss it or save it. And we're 1-0 up. This is what we needed. We needed a goal. We needed something. And that's the perfect start. Absolutely is the perfect start here. Okay, here we go. Brown on the ball. Reach. Can we do this? Can we get a second? We're definitely doing ourselves justice here. Keeping possession. Keeping the ball nicely. And we've got support too. And Bannon's gone for goal again. And that's a magnificent finish. What we needed. He's just suddenly turned up. It's like he's turned up for the Derby game and thought, I'm going to turn up and do well today. Great stuff. Brilliant. We absolutely needed this kind of performance after having so many disastrous games. And first time ever, I'll take those every day of the week. Thank you. I say it. Look at this. We're 2-0 already. Barry Bannon's... We've only had 2 shots on target and we scored both. And Barnes have been absolutely... Well, not disastrous, but they haven't been brilliant either. But I will say... I hope the things are going. Keep it up. Come on. Inspired and motivated. This is great. We can do this. We can absolutely win. We did this sort of thing at Stoke too. So if we can do it again... Oh, God, they got a corner. Oh, for God's sake. It's as soon as I saw that, the corner, I just knew that it's going to come back and bite me. But I didn't think it happened so quickly. Christ. And Wickham now 1-up against Coventry. That's almost as if we couldn't... Everything that could go wrong has just gone wrong. We need to ensure we don't concede again. I mean, we don't... Defensively, we've been a bit questionable at times, but no clean sheets in a long while since the Stoke game. That's about 4 games ago now. But here's Harris. Can he go inside? Pass it. He has Penny! 3-1. We're back. We've got a 2-goal lead back. That's his second this season. Good stuff. Very good. Very good. Just happy we've got this to go, honestly. Okay, so we got a corner now. We conceded from earlier. Can we score from this now? Apparently we won't. But here's Reach. Now, we're definitely doing better here. It feels like against teams like Barnsley, probably new promoted teams that we do against. Oh my days, we should have scored a 4th. We haven't scored 4 in a game yet, which is the only issue I have. As Wickham are now 2-0 up. I mean, we've done what Coventry couldn't. Let's actually win against Wickham. Actually, we've got Coventry at some point in the future, haven't we? I think. Probably. But yeah, we've got... This is going well, and we just need to get ourselves a 4th goal just to make it comfortable and to help our goal defense out too. This has been one of those games which we've been needing for a while. And we just don't have them consistently enough, which is the issue I have. But they've got the ball now. And if we could see the goal again, it would be a bit uncomfortable. Oh, here we go. Patterson on the ball. It's done well. Here's Reach. Can we make sure we get a 4th? Make it a 3-goal lead. Patterson, Bannon. And we need to do this. We need to absolutely ensure that we can build our confidence. And that's... I wasn't sure what that was about, but he's done well to get it back. Bannon going for the hat-trick? Oh, wasn't far away from the hat-trick at all, was he? But yes, we have gotten ourselves all 3 points. We needed this, 100%. And this has been one of our best games in a long while. Even if we've only had 3 shots on top. For goodness sake, can we stop that? We don't have the shots. All the shots we had on target were the ones that went in. I mean, admittedly, this is the first we've actually done well against this kind of formation. But even so, we should not be wasting so many precious opportunities to score. Yes, here we are. We're now off the foot of the table again. We're under pressure. But if we can do more performances like that and close the gap, I mean, we'd still only be 20th place. But even so, we need to definitely build our confidence, get more points. Coventry should be a game we look at in the future, as we can win 3-0 against Coventry. I don't realize I did that well, but there you go. But I want to absolutely make sure that we do better and better. And if we can do that kind of performance again, I'll be very happy indeed. But we need to ensure we do better than this. Well, better than our previous form beforehand, anyway. But I'll meet you for the Coventry and Chelsea doubleheader, because Coventry's a big league game now, even though it's only literally one game away. And Chelsea League Cup quarterfinals, if we win that, I mean, League Cup semi-finals, everyone? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Even if it is just adding too many games to a fixture list, and we got Tottenham in the FA Cup third round, so maybe we have a few more games spaced out. Actually, Tottenham, then Coventry. Actually, yeah, after that we had the Coventry and Wickham doubleheader. I think that's more interesting to me, because Tottenham are not expected to win against, while Coventry, maybe, yeah, we do the Coventry Chelsea games next time, and then do Coventry Wickham, or Tottenham Coventry Wickham, I don't know. But Coventry Wickham feels more important than the FA Cup, because we're not going to win it, let's be honest. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, hope you come back for the next one, and I'll see you next time. But until then, goodbye, and well, good night.